The last one wasn't good. Bilo was down and he didn't bounce back. Obviously, when they were feeling the elbow, the area, he's going to go see Dr. Meister here soon. I don't know if he's there or the doctor's coming here, but it's the smart thing to do. We don't want him to grind. Bilo was trending in the right direction until the last one, so we decided to put him on the IL.
And how much concern is there about how serious this is?
We'll know today. Hopefully it's something minor, obviously not only because of us, but because of the guy, he's been through a lot the last few years, and hopefully it's something minor, get a shot or something, whatever, and be back with us as soon as possible.
Look at it. I know you said Chapman's going to close, but just the back end, other guys have to step up.
We're good. We got Wood, we got Slayton, we got Kelly, we got stuff. So, they have to step up anyway. The decision at the end came down to Bernie, Griswold, so he was easy to make a decision when meeting about Hendricks.
Are you looking at Chapman as your closer in any situation, or might?
No, there's going to be series that we'll see that pocket of lefties, guys that can change the game, and we'll use them early. He knows about it already. So, but he'll be pitching the line closer.
And who would be your other choices?
We'll see what we had that day, and we'll make some money.
What do you see Campbell's role being here? The role for Christian?
He's going to play. He's going to play second. He's going to play the outfield. Hammond's going to play second. He's going to play short. We're going to take care of Willie early on. So there's a lot of at-bats for everyone.
Alex, ¿cómo ves a hombre?
Just gonna say, how impressed were you with just what all the stuff that Campbell kind of took in and learned and implemented by the end of the camp?
He's still learning. He's gonna get mad at me, but I don't care. When we got to the hotel in Mexico, he asked who was his roommate. So yesterday in stretch, everybody was, hey, who's your roommate in this one? And we kept going, and then I met with him last night, talked to him about his routine and what to expect, the bus is at 1, show up at 12:50, all that stuff, and then at the end say, and by the way, there's no roommates in the big leagues, okay? And he's like, oh, no? But he's good. We're just gonna make sure, and this is something I learned over the years, especially with Jaron, right? We came here and we pushed him to be the lead-off guy and set the tempo and all that. Yeah, there's some guys that can do it. Others, we have to pay attention to it. So from my end, hit him down there. He's hitting 6. Just put that bat together, but do the things that you were doing last year as far as preparation here at the big leagues. If your program, you didn't hit on the field, we're not going to push you to hit on the field. If you want to hit off the machine up every time, just do it, right? So just make it as comfortable as possible, understanding that there's going to be balls down the line like he did in Mexico. He's going to bobble, and he's going to throw to the wrong base. He's going to get picked off like he did against Freed. But one thing for sure, he's going to put good at-bats. He's been able to slow it down the last few. I think the body and the mind are in sync now. He was trying to do too much early on. He was chasing. His strength is controlling the strike zone. That's what we like. And we got a few guys in this lineup that, they might punch out, but the at-bat is going to be a long one. You got the Bregman, Casas pocket. You got Campbell, Abreu, and then the rest of the guys, they can be as aggressive as they want because we understand we can slow it down, and Christian is going to do that.
At what point did you know Christian was ready?
We don't know if he's ready, right? About performing here, but we do believe his athleticism, controlling the strike zone, they're gonna play here, And obviously last year, Rafaela, we played with him, we helped him out, and he had a pretty decent season, right? And we expect the same thing. Go out there, have fun, be an athlete, and good things are gonna happen.
Alex, ¿cómo ves el estado físico?
What was your message to Marcelo and Roman going down?
The usual, like everybody else, did a good job. Go down there, keep doing the things that we're doing. Make sure you guys play winning baseball down there. Pay attention to what's going on here, and they understand both of them. Marcelo, we talked to him in Fort Myers. Roman was the last guy in Mexico. They're ready to go. They show a lot. There's a few things that obviously they need to get better at. I think at the end Roman struck out a little more than what he wanted. But at the same time, his swim mechanics kind of changed, especially with Mexico. They were trying to put a show. So they'll be okay. They're going to be part of this at one point, and they're going to contribute.
Alex, ¿cómo ves el estado físico de Noldis Chapman, tomando en cuenta su edad? Sigue lanzando 100 millas.
No, tremendo. Es un trabajador incansable. Es el primero que llega aquí, tiene una rutina excelente y de verdad que es como el vino, ¿verdad? Sigue mejorando y de verdad que estamos contentos que esté con nosotros.
El trabajo de los demás latinos, William Abreu, el propio Rafael Dever, todos los latinos en Boston que están soñando con este año la Nación Rexos.
Sí, están ready, están listos para la pelea, como decimos. Físicamente hablando, están saludables, que es lo más importante, y ahora pues empieza el maratón.
Other than Abreu, you talk about taking care of him. Other than Ref Schneider, I should say. Who is there anybody else you'd put out in right?
Yeah, I mean, when in danger, right, when in problems, we can put the kid in right field and he can do the job over there, Rafaela. But we'll try to stay away from that, for obvious reasons.
You always talk about, kind of trying to control as many players as you can regarding the roster. With Newcomb, if that's going to be a short-term thing, was there any hesitation of having to maybe expose him to get him down?
No. I think where we at right now, and matchups matter, right? We don't know where they at with Gunner, right? But I think he's the best available guy right now for us to win games. And that's something we took very serious in that aspect, kind of like, who can give us a chance, 2-3 outings, understanding that Quinn, there's some development there, stuff is good, he didn't finish strong, with 2 strikes, he didn't put guys away, he faced some good lineups, Sean during spring training did a good job, right-handed loaded lineups, and he threw the ball well. The cutter, he's playing, he's throwing for strikes, something he really likes, and that's the reason he's with us. Not right now.
I mean, down the road, probably.
How's Story's back been?
He's been okay. Yeah. I mean, he's ready to roll. Yesterday he didn't do much. He actually worked out at his facility in the morning and spent time with his family. So he's really good.
Are you going to try to get your regular guys all 4 here?
Probably not. Hammy will play. Hammy plays 2 out of 4. Probably Trevor doesn't play on Sunday. Willie, we'll see where we at, but we got some good players. Our bench is a good one. Hammy can play every day. Ref is a good hitter against lefties and righties. Rummy, we know what he can do. So we'll use him.
When you played Christian with the regular lineup in spring training, you had him hitting 8 for a while. What kind of led the decision to bump him up?
Yeah, bats are getting better. I think shifting the lineup, giving up a different look. He walks, he's patient, and I think that's good. And we're trying to actually separate the Abreu Casas, that pocket, and some righties in between to see how they're going to react. Not yet. Actually, Massa, he has a sore back. He's actually playing for Boston. We were planning on keeping him in Fort Myers until he was able to, throw from the outfield. But he's going to fly up there. He's going to continue his rehab for the arm in Boston, and whenever he's ready to play.
With Liam, you said he's going to get MRI.
He's going to see the doctor.
You talked about
No.
Crochet all spring being so impressive. Just how, much are you looking forward to seeing him today go out there?
Looking forward for him to go out there and perform. We've been talking about this for a few months now. There's a reason we got him, right? And I was watching a video, and actually the Sale comparison, it was Sale a few years ago. I was watching a video of him against them, and he was very skinny at that point. But he's a good dude. He prepares. The stuff is there. He's healthy, which is the most important thing. And he'll go out there and give us 6, 7. We'll see.
Still get big excitement around open days.
Yeah, 100%. It's cool. I made that error in Seattle in 19. I Roshi asked me, how you feel? I say, I'm tired. And that was a huge mistake. That's why we played tired the whole season. But excited, having the family here, the boys, understanding now who is who, like they know. They were in the lobby yesterday, they saw Chapman, and they met him. It was like, wow, like that's Chapman, So it's going to be a fun season for everybody. Hopefully we can accomplish the thing that we set up to do in the off season, and have meaningful games in Boston, at Fenway, in September. And we're good.